Patreon member shout out. He told me that the life of my dreams would be promised and someday be mine. He told me that the powers would grow like the grapes that thrive on the vine. O.J. Mariano's on his way. He told me that the man of my dreams. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with a Veve and OMI update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. So, we do have some daily news to go over, and oh my god, what a day it was. The last 24 hours. First off, we have Bitmart. Bitmart was the new exchange that was announced yesterday, and it was like, straight up, am I like JR? Because RKO, out of nowhere. Oh my god, they dropped this on us like straight out of left field. So, Bitmart as an exchange is good for Americans because we no longer have to be able to go and struggle with Bitforex. If anyone that has Bitforex already, I guess might as well keep using it because you already know how it works. If you don't have the exchange, I guess there's no need to make another exchange if you already have a way to get this. But if you have not gotten OMI yet, if you have not gotten anything, I would say go and get it and then put it into your trust wallet, because the Todd Father has, it's pretty, they got hacked in December, and the Todd Father made a pretty a pretty big statement saying, friendly reminder that Bitmart got wrecked in a security breach. Don't leave your coins on that exchange. So if you do that at your own risk, do that at your own peril. I think trust wallets are, in my opinion, some of the safest things because they are hard wallets. You just have to go and put in a 12-word seed phrase. They'll be like cup, stick, speeder, whatever it is. And if you go and you do that and you don't screenshot it, you don't email it, there's a very, 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 very low chance, almost near impossible, of you getting hacked. So again, this is not technological advice. I'm not an IT advisor. But if you don't have OMI yet, it's a simpler way to get it. Moving on. There was a market update yesterday, and for me, the market seems fine, but a lot of people have been saying, please revert the market update, bring back the old marketplace. The style is not a good one, no clear visibility. Comment down below if you've had any issues with the marketplace, if you don't really like the new updates, or tell me what it is. Tell me what you don't like. And if it's something that I see that I don't like, we'll fight them together. But currently, I haven't seen anything crazy. Moving on. There was a system-wide Discord outage yesterday. Veve had reported to discordstatus.com. They said, we'll update when our server is back up, but when it is, use the opportunity to revise or change your password as a matter of best practice. Do it for your email, do it for your Discord. I've done it already. Be advised that if they do get if somehow your email is hacked, it is good practice to go and make new passwords for everything. A little annoying, better be safe than sorry. Just saying, it has happened before. Moving on after that. Yesterday was International Women's Day, so huzzah to that. And all the great women that I've had on here, that are on my fridge, etc. But I guess we're supposed to have an International Women's Day NFT, but Veve Collectibles says, unfortunately, we've had several schedule changes due to one of our design studios being based in Ukraine. They have more important matters going on, obviously. Our thoughts are with them and their families at this time. So I guess because of that, it's kind of like the MCU, like, oh, hey, something's happening here, so we need to change like all these movies. Obviously, because of what was happening in Ukraine, they couldn't be able to go and turn on a dime just yet. I think once they get a little bit bigger, once they hire more and more people, then maybe they would be able to say, like, go to a random studio instead of, if Ukraine's out, oh, go to California. If California's out, go to somewhere in, like, I don't know, the Poconos or in New Zealand or wherever. But right now, it's just what happened. Maybe they'll make up for it. They'll do it at a later date. I don't know. We shall see. Ron English has been awarded Best Documentary Feature at DC Indie Films. Our very own Ron English, who has been done plenty of drops for us. I hope more come. He's a very, very cool dude. And then Veve Collectibles also posted yesterday that they were doing a testing in the app currently. So when I was on stream yesterday with Cavell Anderson and Dan Shawbell, people were like, oh my god, they just did a surprise stream, surprise drop. I was like, what? So I do this, I go on the marketplace and I take a look and I see Top Dog on there. And I'm not going to lie, I don't even know who Top Dog is, but I see him on there. I was like, oh, this looks cool. Wish I would have known about it. But they say don't freak out if you see a top dog sold out in the comic store. It was just something that they were testing. So they're doing a lot of things recently. Like they had an update. Now we have a promo code in our profile or on our profile page on the Veve app. They were doing some testing for that. And they just, again, straight up drop an exchange out of nowhere. Going back to that exchange for a little bit, it does about 1.5 billion in volume each day. More than 50% of the users are in North America. So again, it is smaller than KuCoin. I have heard people say like, hey, why even bother with this? This is something that we were supposed to get last year, but because we were not on the Ethereum blockchain, we were on the Go chain, they couldn't support us. I don't know if that means this is the first of many and all the rest of them are coming in the next couple of weeks and or months, or if we have to wait a couple months before those. And the only reason we got this is because we had an agreement in place already. Again, I'm not sure. Only time will tell. Either way, I'm super heckin' excited about that. Other things to go over is the OMI burn. So far this week, since the 3rd, we've burned over 800 million OMI. More than half of which happened on the 5th. We burned like almost 600 million on the 5th, which was absolutely insane. Absolutely banana. And this does happen with not a lot of, we haven't had a ton of money go into the app. There was actually only one day this week that we had over $1 million go into the app. But still, we've had more than, on the 5th when we went down so low, we burned almost 600 million OMI that day. The rest have been, and we had, so 700, actually, I think I might have made a mistake. So it's almost 700 there, 800, all right, so yeah, almost 900 million has been burned. Can we make it over that billion mark? Again, either way, the average for each week is still over $1 billion. We've had that since the beginning of January for this year. I'd like to see that trend continue. If it doesn't, it's not a huge deal, but for me, that's a pretty cool place to be able to put up there. Also, in other news, for the coin, we do seem to have a good support line at 0.0042 down there. Obviously, we did get up to 0.004. Again, we've been up 15% since yesterday, but yesterday we were up to, I think, 23% at one point after that exchange announcement. Do I expect that to go down? Sure. Short term, on Friday to next week, once we're on Bitmart, we're gonna have a little bit of sell pressure, but maybe at the same time that is counteracted with the buy pressure. Again, we're exposed to a lot of new people outside of Veve. How many people really know? Even the people in Veve might not even know about OMI because it's done in the background. It's done where you don't see it. So people that are just in for the NFTs because they're cool don't know that they're using it. So being exposed to more people is probably overall good for the token, especially the ease of access. One of my points with Dan Schawbel yesterday that I want to bring home here is that he has said he has talked to many people, and so have I, that have a decent amount of money and would love to go into the Veve app, but are not doing so because of the fact that you cannot cash out. So that thing right now is what's kind of holding us back a little bit. Now, obviously, even when you go down to anything the last week, any single collectible, we're at a low for this year. But if you wind the clocks back 3 or 4 months ago, we're still at a crazy high. But again, what were Elsa's the week where she had or the week that she premiered? What, like a couple $100? She's like, what, 4 or 5x right now? And and this is at a pretty low. This is at a low. She was several $1,000s at one point. R2D2, same thing, cut in half. Like, I understand people that don't want to put money in until you can cash out, and those people will come in, and the people that are cashing out, they'll do what's called in stocks is like a cross trade, where something gets put into the S&P 500, the people that are selling, people that are buying, they do a cross trade. That'll pretty much happen here with MTL. The people that want to cash out and the people that want to go back in, they'll pretty much do a cross trade. I don't think this can really go too much lower, especially with the amount of new people we're onboarding each week. We have about 230,000 followers on Twitter for Veve, and that is only growing. So that'll be what, 1 million by the end of this year, if not more. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. And everyone check out at HeyDavidDon, at King Mavs Forever over on Twitter, Standoff Chart and King Mavs, and ChaviCat5 over on the Veve app. Please follow me. Kobe Collection, OMI Player 1 on YouTube, and Wraithax.eth is a good domain name you can search. Powers Vex number 1 over here, Kobe Collects down here, Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Puddin' Cheeks, Vive Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, Sody Pop Media, The Gale, Charles Merkel, Veve Darklink, and Veve Vibes, all on the YouTube. You got at Wet Wizard Veve and Gario1234CA3 on the Twitter, DerkBrad.com/pages/Veve-photography, and WoundedWarriorProject.org, all other cool places. All right, guys, I love you. Comment down below if you have any other questions. Goodbye. Meow, meow, meow.